Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm sitting here in Nyack, New York at my daughter Gabrielle's home with Manny playing in the background. So if you hear some noise, it's Manny. In any case, the election is about to be called. It hasn't been so yet. I know there are a lot of people that are feeling very optimistic about it. And I know that all of us are feeling deeply disturbed about what was experienced over the last number of months and even years. The divide in this country is clearly very serious and it runs very deep. And so we have a lot of work to do, both to bring the country together, but also to find the places of shared values and the places of shared challenges that we all have. This past week, I met someone by the name of Eitan Hirsch, who is a professor at Tufts University. He's a professor of political science and just wrote a book about power and politics. And he points out something really interesting that I think is particularly applicable to a community like ours. He says there are many people who say that they are engaged in politics, but what their engagement is about is reading the newspapers and watching cable news and talking about it with their friends. But actual engagement, actual involvement is something that's very, very different. He then points out 6 different figures who have made a real difference by virtue of their commitment to certain things like early childhood education or environmental needs which have to be done, things like that. And they've gathered forces that are made up of lots of people that have really made a difference in the communities where they live and where they vote. This Shabbat, we're reading about Abraham, and we read about Abraham pushing back against God after God tells him of the destruction that's coming to Sodom and Gomorrah. We see someone who's willing to stand up to a great force, to God himself, and say, it can't be done that way. We have to be involved. We have to be engaged. We have to do things. And I think that that represents a model for us during these times. Moving forward, it's not going to be enough that we're armchair quarterbacks watching the news. Moving forward, let's commit ourselves to doing things that will make a difference to make our world a better place. Shabbat Shalom. I'll look forward to seeing you in virtual shul over the next couple days. Take care, everybody. God bless.